Hello YouTube, it is Mr. Maclunkey here. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, so I know I've been working on trying to get things ready to stream more of these GAC matches live, but been feeling a little more sick, not really wanting to putz around with that, so I think I'm gonna just hop in here and go ahead and just play through these in a recorded video while I've got time right now before work. So yesterday my opponent got two of my toughest clears out of the way already, which was pretty impressive. It looks like since I had last seen that, they put a couple of fights into Lord Vader. Didn't really get too much done there. Up top, got one battle against the Gungans and didn't really achieve much. So looks like they've been kind of putting some effort into it and kind of got somewhat of a stall. In terms of their defenses, they've got a few of these teams. It looks like a little bit of a weaker defense up top, aside from kind of SLKR carrying that. And then down at the bottom, again, sorry, my coffee is done. I'm going to go ahead and pour myself a cup of that real quick. But kind of as we're going and looking here, I'm like, they've got some strong teams here on defense, some teams that I'm not even particularly used to seeing too much, but I think I am going to go ahead and go for the bottom one first, just to get a peek at what they have in the back line here. So I think first and foremost, let's see what we got here. So this Captain Athano with the Kicks Crown, obviously not super familiar with the whole Kicks Crown and what that brings to the table. It's my first time going up against someone who has that. But I think what I'm going to do is run Jabba here, and this should be a fairly easy clear where I don't necessarily have to worry about not getting here. Under-geared Athano outputs a lot of damage, so I'm going to try and clear him out first. He's but or I guess I probably should go for kick first. Think about it, because if I clear Athano, not bad. For Rey, I was going to take Leia into this. So let's grab Rebels. And I am going to do the Adrad team here, just because I think it would be probably a pretty quick and easy way to just clear this out of the board. Although, like, alternatively, I could pack like a slightly different team and maybe save Adrad for like another clear in the back zone. Because I know this is probably going to be a pain, because she is R9, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with the Adrad plan. Just because I don't want to fumble too badly here. Drogon early kind of sucks. Again, man. Lost Drogon, but we got the clear. Let's see, so it's Leia out of the way. Based on what I'm seeing, Saw Gerrera with this Datacron seems like it'd be pretty annoying. I'm debating on whether or not I want to throw out my Bane to get kind of a quick and easy counter, or if I want to kind of risk it on something maybe a little bit cheaper. Let's see, for Keller and Beck, I was going kind of back and forth, but I think I am going to just use JML to clear this out. And I'm going to save the Hodocron. I'm not going to use that here, just because I do want to use that to clear the SLKR if I need to. Kind of want to get Alright, she's done. Do I go 4 seconds? She does have quite a bit of damage output, but everyone's gonna fly as Saw, let's think. What other options do I have for Saw here? I might use Bane on his Riva team, actually. So it's definitely worse banners to do 5-0 first on this. I mean, I guess I could do 5-0 first with this Kron. I might try this out and see what this gets us. gonna go up north here real quick and see what we got going on. I was gonna use light side Mandos to clear his dark side Mandos. Cross on them. So I'm all out of the way. This Seer team seems like kind of an interesting one. From what I had seen online, it seems like some people are having some fairly good luck running like a Sith Empire team against this, so I might give that a shot. So I'm getting to try out a few of these animals. The good news is I don't think that he is going to be doing too much more clearing of some of my squads. Like, he seemed to struggle with a few of the things that I said, so I'm a little more comfortable some of these the direction that he's probably going to sneak back on a little bit later in the day and do a couple more events. But even then, that comes to the point where, is it worth it for me? Let's see. Sujuna did not get the counter off. Is it worth it to use Bane just to get an easy counter on Saw and then try to mop up what he's got in the back there? Or to try and go a little bit deeper over here? Because I know SLKR, this should be not too bad of a clear here. Because I do have Quad May too that I haven't used yet. Ludicron. Thinking for Reva. I know Bane could take that out easily. C could probably take it. I already used gas, because I know 501st gas could put in some work, but I already used gas. With Krex, obviously. And that'll line up. Ninth Sister Datacron. Yeah, it seems like that would be a bit of a pain. A lot of max health. I know hypothetically could see some benefit out of Hera and that team. Seems like it'd be a little bit of a risk on that there. I'm gonna go ahead and use Bane here just to clear this out and see what he's got in the back row. See how kind of much or how little of trouble I'm in with this. let's try Phoenix here. Want to have Sabine do Chopper, and then should do Geobird Alpha, or maybe Sith Empire Trooper. See what I have left in terms of like data crowns for this. Nope. Start with extra turn meter, that might actually give us a leg up here. So I'll do Geobird Alpha with him. Same. Because I could also try the Wampa crown on this. Let's see where this gets us. I am too tired to be doing some of this crap. Let's see. I already did move Shock T to that other one. Let's see. I GMY on there too. Same. I might bring tech. Alright. Let's see what this. left here. Do you think Wampa could beat this? I feel like maybe not. Do Afra? I don't think Afra does this either. Maybe Afra does do this. 'Cause, I mean, we don't have Afra Datacron, but I'm like, maybe we could get something done with this here. Let's see. I want to get at least one zone clear here, but I am not at my top performance here. I already did use my Rolocron. I might run Wampa against this. I don't know though, because I just worry about all the attacks coming in. I'm going to be whittling them down. I may as well just go for it at this point. I don't think I'm getting good banners. Do Inquisitors. And then he's got actually some pretty decent teams in the back, but honestly pretty happy to see this back here because that means he doesn't have any of that stuff for offense, and I think he is really going to struggle with the rest of this. If anything, I might try and clear her out with some random BS if I've got any random BS left, but I'm thinking things are looking a little bit light. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the end of the line for me here. Obviously not my best best showing for GAC, but I don't think by any means the worst. I went a little heavier on defense this time around, and that definitely seems to have paid off, but I might check back in a little bit later in the day and see if there is any movement on any of this, and then see if I need to try to scramble to find something to clear Reba, but if not, thank you so much for watching, and this is the end of the video. Otherwise, brief intermission, and I will see you soon.
Hey YouTube, it is Mr. Sicklunkey here, and I know I haven't finished editing round 1 of GAC here, but I'm getting ready for round 2 of GAC. Got matched up against someone significantly higher power level as me, so I'm waiting till the end to try and pull out a little bit of cheese here. It's the last 20 minutes of the battle here, pretty early on. He got a clear in on my Ufus, and he botched the Dark Side Ray. So what I'm hoping here is in these last 20 minutes, I at least clear his top zone and then put as big of a dent in the bottom zone there as possible, just to try and pull out a bit of a BS win here at the end. So I'm going to start... Oops. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. I'm going to start here. I'm going to do a C-Watt and see what we can do here. Let's see, more Tambor. Just throw on a random website Datacron. Let's get going. So probably not going to be quite as talkative here. I'm going to go ahead, Zalbar. That already puts us a little bit ahead here. And then next for the Great Mothers, I was going to do the Mandos. Mandalorian. Let's throw on a light side gun. I always feel like this is a little bit of a scummy sort of strat. No. Granted, I mean, he could have tried to clear me at any time. No. Forfeit this and go and launch another attack. Doesn't look like he's got anything else in here yet. So let's just keep going and hope that speed is on our side here. Attack. Throw on the Unicron. Let's go. Gonna keep ramping here. Get some stuns off. in yet. I'm going to try CLS on this here with the Rolocron. And Rolocron on.
Dear. My. It's time for your foolishness.
I'll come back to that one in a second. Let's see what we got down bottom. Let's go. Public. Going. Lodicron. Pop my hat. Save that armor shred. Let's go all in. Still no attacks from him yet. I think I'm gonna try my Great Mothers on this here. Boom. I'll take Zombie with me. Let's try and take out Boss Cat. Get him out early.
Right.
Generator now. Here. After this, top, try and force him to his own. He's gotten any attacks in the meantime. Like walk and try and clear this top up there. He has not gotten any other attacks in. Let's clear this out real quick. I'm gonna take, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take Jabba. Jabba should be able to do this. Crown on him. Straight for great.
Mascot!
Let's see. I'll just go clear the bottom range. My brain's running a little too slow today to process through all that. Only got 5 more minutes left here. Right, got this bottom area here. Okay. And with the set. Last 30 seconds. And like I said, feels kind of scummy, but he had the ability to clear out a lot more than he did, and he chose not to, so I will go ahead and get the rest of that first round of GAC edited up, and then I'll get this one posted too pretty shortly. I'll probably end up posting these both tomorrow. I'm recording this on Saturday, but I probably won't get these out until Sunday. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't even think he's in any of these battles. But y'all take care. I was not expecting to win this GAC, but we take these cheese wins just as much as the regular ones. See you all for round 3. hopefully I can get that one out a little bit sooner, sometime on Monday. All right, take care. Bye. Hello, everybody. Mr. Maclunkey here with a special sneak peek of my next GAC recording. I'm going to post this to Egnard's Discord server, just because, like, to prove that Darkside Ray is not that hard of a counter to do. If you are watching this later on YouTube, I'll just edit this onto the front of my GAC video whenever I get around to recording that. Still feeling pretty sick, but hanging in there. I just took some medicine. It hasn't kicked in yet. JMK, Relic 7, Tano's, Relic 7, Padme, Relic 8, and Mace Windu at Relic 5. Let's go. Got the Hodacron on here. Just back. Put this thing in. Pop this on Mace. Watch this video. Fuck this up really bad. I probably shouldn't say fuck on YouTube. I'll have to figure that one out. Stealth still. Stealth, but I'm up to hit her with this jam. So in the meantime, we're just gonna out of all shred. Him up. He's gonna pop back. That's fine. Pop out of it. Pop this on. That should be good. No, still in there? Alright. Pop this has to be. And then I will see most of you in the rest of the GAC video whenever I get around to recording that. But for those of you on Egg's Discord server, this is the end of your cheeky sneak peek. See y'all next time. Alright, I'm back to try and finish up the rest of this GAC run here. Let's see what we got going. I did already clear out Slicker. Looks like nothing too crazy on the top here. Let's see what they got on the bottom. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I do like, where's Galactic Republic? For the clone team here, I've had a pretty solid run doing this here, and then I'll usually grab these two, throw on the Chronicron. And same basic thing as usual. Just trying to ramp up Padawan Obi-Wan. That way he can get the big hits in. We can get some stuns. Got a couple. Using those abilities, just keep ramping up POW. I know I've been way behind on uploading here, so I think honestly I am probably just going to release all 3 of these GACs as like one big long video. Which is probably going to be apparent by the time you get to this part in the video, I guess. I think it's just going to be a little bit easier. Cleared. Let's see what else we're working with here. Okay, so they do have a pretty strong Ufu team here. And then Emperor Palpatine without Starkiller. Not as familiar. I mean, he's got a few teams on here without Datacrons, which makes me think that he has got a pretty strong offense planned here. Not sure exactly what he is doing. Might use C. Do like a C-Watt trooper here. Oh, there's too many troopers in this game. There he is. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Tank tech on C. These 2 troublemakers together. Throw health attack on this guy. Alright, Reflot. Taking hits. Just keep charging ult here. We've got the ult. Those 2 out. Let's get a gun on these 2. Then we'll start shooting again. Another hit. want to try to find like a budget counter for Grievous. 'Cause I forget that I don't know if I set my Gungans on defense or not. I don't want to do anything too heavy because I feel like Grievous without a Datacron is probably going to be not too bad of a counter. Night Sisters could probably take this team out. That's the thing that I feel like I always get stuck in that kind of like mind game sort of space. Can't use a Datacron because I have not relicked my Marin yet. Relicking Marin is on my list, but at this point I'm kind of tempted to wait and see what they give us in terms of edge. I guess this bundle. Let's see what we got. It's been a while since I've gotten to use Night Sisters. I feel like I've not had as many like good chances to use them in recent GACs. I feel like this is a good time for like a budget counter here. Because I don't know what he's got on his back line. Oh shoot. Alright. That sucks. It's always the downside to doing that kind of stuff here. Let's see here. Could probably use General Grievous against this, right? Part of the problem too is just being so tired lately. Let's see what we got here. I feel like I do have a pretty good chance of getting 3 wins in GAC, which I feel like is something that I haven't had in a little while. Okay, I'm feeling that opportunity fading away as we go through here. I am definitely interested in these teams. That's why sometimes I almost prefer when they set the stronger defense. Because then it makes it easier to just say, you know what, forget it. We'll throw in the tougher counters to this and not necessarily feel bad about it. But then I get to stuff like this and I think, well, I don't want to throw all my good stuff in here right away. Let's see, who do I not need here? Kyle. Alright. Dang. Let's see this Emperor team. That's Dark Killer. Could throw Phoenix. Let's see. Alright. See what he did put in the back here. Anything crazy? Again, nothing too insane here. Which means he's probably saved up quite a lot for offense here. Alright. Mon Mothma. And I've got a lot of GLs left. Honestly, I might just throw some GL counters out there. Yeah, that's not even like a particularly scary variant of Mon Mothma. I'm wondering if I should try to underman some of these to try and make some banners back. I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference. I don't want to screw up these counters either. So, honestly, I don't even think I need that version of this team. I'm not even going to break up some of these. I'll throw a couple other folks on this. Let's see. Super low. Probably want to try to do Kyle first, but I'm just going to resurrect. Out of these two, I think this one's probably going to be, let's see, this one's going to be the more frustrating one. I think I might take Jabba. See where this can get me here.
Basta!
And then I'm thinking these guys will probably get Inquisitorius. I want to get rid of that Jocasta. Temple Guard. So we have Deathmark on Malört back. We should probably target him. Oh, we got Deathmark on Jocasta now. Sure. And I am flubbing this. Shoot. That is not good. Just let her see what she can do. Yeah, I'm gonna submit that. I definitely should have done that the other way around. Did Inquisitors on the other one there, and then used whoever I did for the other one. I honestly forget at this point. I got a lot of really good clears, and then I got a lot of really rough ones. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Made me nervous for a second there, Wampa. Goodness. May as well try and get some of these Underman teams out here. Try and make up a little bit of banners here. Try and force him to put in a little bit more effort here as well. Probably do Mandalorians is probably my strongest team. And it's definitely overkill. But I don't want to risk flubbing again. Alright. Made some silly mistakes, but looking pretty good so far. Yeah. So I did still have all three of my big fleets on defense here. So I'm going to have to sit and think what my best bet is for clearing that out. I feel like I might have to two-tap this one. I don't know if I would want to try Executrix or Negotiator. Or Chimera. I'm always kind of bad at these off-meta ones. I should probably practice some of these counters a little bit more. Let's think. What exactly do I want to do here? Let's see what this can pull off here. I was hoping to at least get alt and clear one of those. I am bad at those matchups. Let's see. It's a really low gear finalizer. I'll just do a mirror match on this one. mirror match the malevolence too. Doesn't sound super fun. Let's see. May as well. Off to a great start. Kind of bouncing off this. I think this is okay, not too bad. And that leaves this. Shots to get him all the way down, but alright. Let's see what we can do to whittle down the rest of this here. That wasn't too bad. Not the best, but that does force him to full clear meat. Um, Hopefully he drops some banners or gets stuck on something here. I feel like I've got a pretty decent defense placed right now. Um, so we'll see if he's able to break through this or if he gets stuck on something. I know he is technically a lower GP roster than me by a fair bit, but he is also a very tightly focused roster. Like he has a lot of his GLs up and running here. He's got Bane at R9. Just like a very kind of intensely focused roster here. He is missing a lot of Zetas, especially at this kind of lower end. So I feel like it is something where he is probably going to struggle at least a little bit with a few of the teams that I posted. Um, like for me, I do benefit from having kind of that wider roster. If I mess up and flub on a counter, I do have like a second one that I can kind of try in its place. Whereas I feel like with him, if he is dropping a battle or two, there is kind of a higher likelihood that he runs out of steam a little bit faster. Um, so we'll see how things go. I might go in and record like a little check-in at the end during the review phase after this battle's over before I post this video. And then I'll just go ahead. I think I am going to stitch together all of the different GAC videos from this round in one thing. So do let me know in the comments below. Do you prefer to have kind of the three smaller GAC videos or like this one where it's just one big one? Honestly, just the one big one is going to be a lot easier to do while I'm sick. But if it is one that you do prefer, let me know and we can make this a consistent thing. So I will dip back in one more time just to go over a retrospective, probably in about 6.5 hours or so. Just at the end of my work day when I get a chance to record. So I'll see you then. All right, quick epilogue here. He full cleared me as well. Didn't drop too many banners, so looks like the final one's a loss, but 2 out of 3 is usually the goal that I aim for anyway. I feel like 1 out of 3 is a rough GAC. 2 out of 3 is fairly standard. 3 out of 3 is like a sweet bonus. Uh, I don't think I've ever gone 0 out of 3 in a GAC before, so 2 out of 3 is not too bad. Shout out to Eli Vanto. Reference to the new Thrawn books. Great series of books. Great character. And then very nice roster. Like an incredibly lean roster that he's got going here. Very powerful. Definitely underestimated a few of those teams and paid the price for it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you in the next time. Bye.